Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to share a word that God gave me. He wanted me to let you know that you are wonderfully and uniquely made. You are the only person out of the billion people in this world that is you. There is no other person that is like you. You have your own DNA. You are special. You are put here on this earth for a purpose. Even if your purpose is just to be you, that is your purpose because you are the only one. I will just want to encourage you guys to believe that and to continue just to speak that into your life. Not only into your life, but your kids' life. If you're a parent and you have kids, or even if you don't have kids but you have nephews and nieces and other kids around you, just speak life into their lives. You know, I help out with my youth group on Wednesday nights, and one of the saddest things is when I hear a student is being bullied and called ugly and other negative words that really just affect them in their home life. And when they hear these words, they begin to believe it because they're not getting that encouragement at home. And I just want to encourage you guys that we have to be the ones that are speaking life into our kids. For instance, for me, I remember growing up, I got made fun of and bullied. I've been called ugly by both men and women alike. That was just par for the course for me. But anytime anybody would call me ugly, in my mind, I was so confident. I'd be like, okay, they call me ugly. That's either because they don't know the definition of ugly or they're blind. It's funny. As a matter of fact, I remember one girl told me I look like a velociraptor. I'm talking, and my response to her was like, you like me, you just don't know it yet. This girl just called me a Jurassic Park animal, and my response was, you like me, you just don't know it yet. I began to think, over the past few weeks, I was like, why did I have so much confidence? And I remembered that growing up, man, my parents played an intricate part in my confidence. My mom was always calling me handsome and telling me how smart I was. My dad would continue to pour life into me also. I got a big head, and my dad would always be like, yeah, you have a big head because you have a big brain. So they would always say things like that, just encouraging me and building me up. So when I went out into the real world and I heard things from other people calling me stupid or ugly, I didn't believe any of it because my foundation was already being built at home. Not only was it my parents, but I had aunts and uncles that also encouraged me. They would call me handsome, just give me so many words of encouragement that just helped me to go through this cruel world. And it's important that we do that because this world is cruel. The devil is real. And he's jealous because his desire was to be even bigger than God. And God created us in his image. So Satan is jealous about that. So he's going to use whatever means to try to manipulate and just to tear us down, to make whatever he can use to make us believe that we are not worthy. But you are worthy. Your kids are worthy. You guys need to believe that. So I encourage you to just speak that into your lives and speak that into your kids' lives and kids around you. You guys have a blessed day.